Andrew from Surefire. We're out here at Enforce TAC 2023. I want to go over our brand new Turbo Series. So if you're not familiar with our Turbo Series lights, traditionally most of our lights have a hybrid beam pattern, which means they have a nice hot spot in the middle and then a little bit of surround flood. An example of that would be kind of like that. I'm not sure how well the camera can pick it up, but it's got a good hot spot, but still a lot of flood light. So lights are measured in both lumens and candela. Lumens is basically overall brightness, but it doesn't really tell you how far the light's going to go. Candela is a measurement that's indicative of the distance that you're going to get. So the Turbo Series lights, they're focused on being narrow, far-reaching beams. So we have both handheld versions. We have an X300 pistol-mounted version, X400 light and laser for pistol-mounted version of the Turbo Series, and then our Scout Light Pro Turbo Series lights for long guns. Just going over the outputs of these. So for the bigger version, this runs on an 18650 rechargeable battery or two CR123s. It's giving you 650 lumens of output and 100,000 candela. So quite a bit of candela. It's super narrow, super far-reaching beam pattern. For the shorter version, this runs on an 18350 battery or a single CR123. It's 95,000 candela, still 650 lumens. And those outputs are the same for the Scout Light versions. For the handgun versions, these run on just two 123s. For the Turbo Series, it is 66,000 candela, still 650 lumens. So it's slightly less because we wanted to keep the size the exact same as the previous X300 Ultra, which is kind of seen all over the world. And there's a lot of holsters already that exist for it, so we didn't want to change the size. So it still fits existing holsters. It's exactly the same size. In case you're not familiar, real quick, the switch on the X300, you push forward for momentary, and then you rock it up or down for constant on. So it's not going to replace the X300 Ultra. It's still going to, both options are going to exist. So if the customer wants a hybrid beam, you go with the Ultra. If you want a narrow, far-reaching beam, you go with the Turbo Series. Another benefit for the narrow beam pattern, law enforcement in the U.S. have been very happy with that. It goes through tinted windows of vehicles a little bit better. You're also able to positively ID at a little bit greater distances. You can get a little more information for what the hands are doing. And then also shooting around barricades or cars, more lights going down range than bouncing off of whatever you're shooting around and back onto you. Because it's a little more focused, it casts more light down range. For the Scout Light Pro Turbo Series, again, the outputs are the same as the handhelds, so it's 650 lumens for both, 100,000 candela for the big one, 95,000 candela for the small. If you're not familiar with our Scout Light Pro, the mounting system, it's true for all of our Scout Lights, it has a swiveling mount, so that you can get it as close to the gun as possible. If you want to run it in line like that, you can, but most people like to suck it in as tight to the gun as possible just to make it low profile. It also ships with both, all of our Scout Light Pros ship with both a Picatinny cleat and an M-LOK mounting cleat. So if you can go M-LOK direct if you have M-LOK rails on your gun. They come in black and tan as well. So our stilettos, they're basically made to be flat. So most of our lights are round because of the battery. These use a lithium flat pack, so we're able to change the shape, the form factor of a light. We kind of pioneered this. The first version, the standard stiletto, is a polymer body and an aluminum head. It has 650 lumens. There's two switches, so there's a tail cap switch or a tactical type switch on the back. And then on the front, you have a low, medium, and high, and it's micro USB rechargeable. These are also programmable, so you can change what the switches do. You have preset programs to choose from. That's 650 lumens for the standard stiletto. For the Stiletto Pro, it's fully aluminum, so the back body is fully aluminum as well as the head. The pocket clip on this version, you can flip it, so you can put it on the top or on the bottom. I like it on the bottom just like this because it sits in your pocket a little bit nicer. This one's a little bit brighter, so it's 1,000 lumens this time. Still have a tail cap tactical switch as well as a front bezel switch, and it's also micro USB rechargeable. So these have been super popular for EDC, everyday carry. It's just really, really convenient to carry in your pocket. If you want, you can even take the pocket clip off and just let it sit completely flat in the bottom of your pocket. But awesome everyday carry light. If you have any more questions on any of this stuff, please check out our website. That's www.surefire.com. Thank you for stopping by.
Well,